What's going on, you guys? It is Isaac. Welcome back to another Storytime video, and today I have an absolute fucking banger of a story for you guys. This happened about a month ago. Before I get into this story time, I just want to say please drop a comment, drop a thumbs up, and subscribe for more content. Let me know what you guys want to see in the future, and let's just get straight into this shit. So this happened about a month ago, and I was on a work trip. The work is unrelated to the story, but I was on a work trip with a bunch of coworkers. These coworkers I was very fond of, very cool people. Shout out to them, very kind folks. And on this weekend, we did not have work on Saturday. It was a Friday night, and all of my coworkers wanted to go to the casino and do some gambling. And me personally, I am not a big gambler. So I did not agree to this idea, and I decided I am going to stay back in my hotel and I am going to drink a bottle of Crown. So that is exactly what I did. I went to the liquor store, got myself a nice 750 or whatever the fuck of Crown, a decently big bottle of Crown. And I went back to my room with my Crown and my Dr. P, and I decided I am gonna just get this party started at around 5 p.m. and I'm just gonna get shit-faced drunk alone. So I pop open the bottle of Crown, probably turn on some TV. I can't remember. I'll specify why I can't remember. You guys can guess from the title what happened. But I decide to pop open the bottle of Crown, and within about 45 minutes, I've already gotten 5 shots down the hatch without a scratch. So I'm about 5 shots deep. I decide to crack open a can of Ham's beer, and I chug that as well. And at this point, I'm feeling a little more social. I got the social juices flowing. I'm feeling like going down to the hotel bar, and that is exactly what I do. So I walk on over to the hotel bar and I just start ordering a beer. I order myself a beer. I'm drinking and sipping on the beer, watching the TV. And this local came up, and he decided to sit across from me or next to me. And he's just chatting me up. Very nice local guy, just asking where I'm from, what I'm doing there, yada yada you. We're just having a good yap session. And he proceeds to tell the bartender, hey, I want to buy this guy a shot. And I was like, just give me the cheapest dark liquor you have. And I don't know what the hell they gave me. It tasted like rubbing alcohol, but hey, it went down the hatch without a scratch. So he orders me a shot. I take the shot. We're just yapping. He doesn't even realize, I don't think, that I'm already pretty drunk. So he orders me another shot. And of course, I oblige and I take another shot. And at this point, I am 7 shots deep and a beer. I'm feeling pretty loose. I'm feeling pretty good. I'm not quite fucked up beyond recognition yet, but I'm getting there. So I go back to my hotel room, and this is when things get a little dicey in my memory. What I do remember is cracking open the bottle of Crown once again and throwing back about 4 more shots. I remember I took about 11 shots and drank 2 beers, and that's when my memory decided to fade. The last thing I do remember is I'm chilling in my hotel room. I have a pack of cigarettes. Don't smoke, kids. I only smoke when I drink. Might as well double down on damaging my body, am I right? But I decide to go out for a smoke, and I do that very thing. I go out, I'm smoking a cigarette, I'm chilling, and I hit up my work group chat. It's a little personal work group chat. It's not like a corporate one. And I just ask when are my coworkers getting back, because I want to see them. And they tell me they will be back very soon. So the last thing I remember is going back into my hotel room. And after this, I just have to recount what my coworkers told me happened. So I go back into my hotel room, I black out at this point, and I am just a zombie walking around the premises. I can't even imagine what the staff were thinking. They probably thought I was the biggest degenerate of all time. So they get back to the casino, and at this point, apparently, I am back outside smoking another cigarette. And I am smoking a cigarette in front of the lobby on a hotel couch outside, right smack in front of a do not smoke sign or a no smoking area sign. I'm just chiefing a cigarette. Apparently, I was bobbing my head in and out of consciousness. I was absolutely fucking destroyed. And my coworker, shout out to him, he is an absolute saint. He decides to walk me back to my room, and he does that very thing. And what happens after this, I have no idea. So I wake up the next morning and I see a giant gash on my head, and there's blood all over the bed of my room. And I will show you guys some videos and pictures from this whole ordeal. If you're looking right now, you can probably see that I got a big old gash in my head. And at this point, I have no idea how this happened. And I will explain how this happened shortly and how I found out what I have done and the travesty of a mistake I've made. So I wake up, my head is just throbbing. I am in horrible pain because of the hangover, not the head injury. And I noticed that I go on my phone, and there is an unsaved Snapchat video I took of me from the night before, bleeding out of my head and just speaking gibberish like I was off a Xanax bar. Now this video is very embarrassing, so I'm not going to show you guys this clip. It's too embarrassing to show, but I'll show you guys everything else. At this point, I get myself recuperated a little bit, and I head outside with my head throbbing to smoke a cigarette. And lo and behold, I run into my coworker. I ask him what the hell happened last night, and he basically reiterates what I already told you guys. But then he looks at my eye that's gushing blood, and he's like, I did not see that on you last night when I saw you and escorted you back to the room. And I'm like, oh shit, yeah, I don't know what caused this. So I go back to my room, I sleep the rest of the day away, I order some DoorDash, I eat some food, and I still feel like shit. But at this point, I brought my Xbox to this work trip. So my buddy calls me up, he asks me if I want to play some games, and at this point I feel recuperated enough to look at a TV screen and play games. So I turn on my fucking work TV, and I will show you guys exactly what I saw. I turn on the hotel TV, excuse me. I turn on the hotel TV, and this is what I see. And I just start fucking laughing. And my buddy's asking, what's going on? And I'm just like, oh my fucking God. And I just say to him, I figured out what I hit my TV, or what I hit my head on. And he asked, what, the mirror? And I was like, nope. He said, I believe he said a table, and I was like, nope, the fucking hotel TV. And me and my buddy are just cracking up on the phone. And the next day, I decided to go to the front desk and own up to the travesty of a mistake I have made. I tell them that I don't know what happened. I excluded the alcohol part, which I'm assuming they could guess I was drunk as shit. But I told them that I smacked my head on the hotel TV, destroying it and obliterating it. And let's just say the TV won the battle, but I won the war because that fucker died. But the hotel staff just tells me to come back in a few hours, and they'll get me a new TV, and they'll tell me the bill. So I come back a few hours later, they put a new TV in my room. And the first thing they ask me is, do you want to put the bill for the TV on the company card? And I just say, absolutely fucking not. I don't actually say that. I just say, no, do not do that. I did not want to lose my job this day over some stupid shit like this. And then the next thing they say, and I knew I was fucked, is, do you want to pay it all off at once, or do you want to do a payment plan? And I'm just like, oh God, no. I pull out my credit card, I dust it off a little, and I'm just like, I'll pay it off all in full. And this lady proceeds to look at me, and she just says, I'm sorry. And I just knew after that I was cooked. She said the total for the TV, keep in mind this is like a 2010s piece of shit television. She tells me it's 650 fucking bones. $650. A $650 drunk experience and a raging hangover is what I got from drinking this night. I just dusted off my credit card, paid it off, and I sucked up the fucking absolute travesty of a night that I had and accepted what I have done. So the lesson learned today is, do not get so fucked up to the point you decide to kamikaze your head through a TV screen. Now, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you guys have a wonderful day. If you did enjoy this video, drop a like and subscribe, and I will see you guys next time. Peace. I love you guys.